This class, this class is Algebra Part 2. The last time we met, we did algebra. So we did some principles in algebra. So we are going to look at the second part of algebra, which is very important. So we are going to go into it. After the second part of algebra, we just go into algebraic equation principles, and that'll be it. So the first thing we are going to do now is to pray. So we are going to pray. You're welcome. If you're already here, your mics are off. So I'm putting off all your mics, and just listen attentively. Your mics are off. Please listen attentively, even as we continue from where we stopped in the last class. Now we are starting with prayers in Jesus' name. Amen. Father, we thank you for today's class. Even as we learn, teach us by yourself. Grant us divine understanding. Take us further, even as we move forward from the previous class to today's class. Help every one of us simplify everything that will be taught today. In Jesus' name. Amen. Okay, we've started. Your mics are off. Please don't put on your mic. Allow it to be off. When it's time for questions, we'll start taking the questions when it's time. So just write. Write today's date first. That's where we're starting. Today's date. Just write. Today's date is Monday. We've started. Just write. Monday, 3rd August. Your mics are off. Don't bother about just make sure your audios are connected. When it's time for you to talk, I will put on your mic. But for now, just listen to me carefully, and you get everything that will be taught today. So when it's time for questions, I will take questions. Just write. Today is Monday, and let me say this: Happy New Month to all of you. Yes, Happy New Month to all of you. So Monday, 3rd August. Shidubeim's mom, please, your mic is not connected. Make sure you put on your mic. Shidubeim's mom, put on your mic. Join with the microphone. Join with the microphone. Shidubeim's mom, please help Shidubeim do that. You can go off and come back again with your microphone. So let's continue. So just write date very fast. So we are continuing from algebra. The last time we did algebra principles, so we are doing the part 2 of it. So just write algebra principles continuation. Algebra principles continuation. We are doing part 2 of it. Part 2. Yes. So we stopped at number 10. So number 11. When you have a letter and another letter, something happens since they are not like terms. Just write fast. You can't say 2a, rather you say a plus b. A plus b is still a plus b. Don't say 2a, please, and don't say 2b. It's like saying apple plus banana. Apple plus banana is still apple plus banana. So take note of that. So a plus b is still a plus b. Number 12. A minus b a minus b. A minus b is a minus b because they are unlike terms. So please, a line space between your principles. A line space between your principles. I'm also doing that here. Please do that. A line space between your principles. So number 13. So I've done the addition and the subtraction of it. 2 different letters. They are not common. They are unlike letters. So we have a times b. So when you add them, you get the same value. When you multiply them, you also, when you subtract them, you get the same value. So a times b, now you get a different result. At this point, you are multiplying them. So what you get is ab. Don't forget, we've done this in class already, so it's just like a revision for you guys, just to remind you, a recap. Some of you've forgotten some of these principles, so we are just doing a recap. So try and remember what we've done. Okay. So 14, we are moving forward. Number 14 principle is A divided by B. So A divided by B. So A divided by B, let me just write the division sign quickly, is still A divided by B. So write a division sign. A divided by B is A divided by B. Yes. But you can see A times B is AB. Yes. So it's the same thing as A x times y. X times y is xy. So take note, x times y is xy. Take note of that. So we'll be moving very fast because the revision, we are still revising some of Odofia. I'm seeing you. Okay. Get seated. You're just joining the class. Be fast. Let's move on. Number 15. Well, now we are done with different letters. We'll be looking at a letter and a number. So in a case where you have, let's say 2, or let's say number, let's say 5, or I can even use 8. 8 plus 8. So what happens in a case like that? What happens? So any number, it can be 8, it can be, just hold on, let me, okay. So it can be 8, it can be any number. Please make sure, just 1 minute. Hello, ma. Yes, ma. Yes, I'm already on. Are you having any issue, please? It's because you didn't join with your audio. Join with audio. Just yes, just come out first and enter again. Join the class again and join with audio. Yes. Okay. Do that. Just do that. Is your microphone? Okay, I will do that. Okay, sorry for that. I was trying to attend to parent. Um, let's continue from where we stopped. We have 8 plus A. 8 can be 10. Okay, I see Joanna, I'm seeing you. Yes, I'm seeing you, Joanna. Yes. 8 plus A is 8 plus A. So right. So we are going to do, we are doing a number and a letter. We still give you a number and a letter. Whenever you add them, you always get a number and a letter. So that's that. So if I say 3 plus A, it's still 3 plus A. So don't be confused about that. So write fast. Let me wait for others to write quickly. Now, if you're just joining, last time we've done 1 to 10, so that's why we are starting from 11. So let me wait for them to write. If you're done writing, just hold on for others to write. Okay, just 2 minutes for others to write. 2 minutes for others to write. Okay. We're moving to number 16 now. 16. Okay, so number 16. I'm moving to the next page. The next page. Number 16. So we are doing the subtraction of a number and a letter. Quick. A quick one on that. Number 16. Right. Let's say 8 minus a. 8 minus a is still 8 minus a. No difference. No difference. So 16a has two parts. We have 16a. That's the first one, um, and the second part of it. That's the second scenario. When you have the letter before the number. Yes, when you have the letter before the number. Okay, so that is still a minus 8. And these two scenarios, they are not equal. Please, they are different. They are not equal. Just take note of that. 8 minus a is not the same with a minus 8. When we did the plus as the addition part, 8 plus a is still 8 plus a. Now this 8 plus a is still 8 plus a, or you can still say, okay, it's still equal to, let me just show you something here. This is still equal to a plus 8. So if you interchange the numbers, they are still equal. Yes. Please effect that in your notes. Go back to number 15. Go back to number 15 and write equal to a plus 8. So do that quickly because they are equal. So if I say 8 plus a is still equal to a plus 8. But when it comes to the subtraction part, they are not equal at all. You can see they are different. So 8 minus a is 8 minus a, and a minus 8 is equal to a minus 8. Okay. Just have a little distraction. Okay. Number 17. Number 17. Number 17. Let's look at a case where you multiply a number and a letter. So when you multiply them, what happens? Please, we have 8a. Okay. So when you multiply a number and the letter, the number comes before the letter. So that's the principle. You must take note of that. So for example, I can say 5 times x. Just let me just do an example on that. So example 5 times x, 5 times x, or 5 times y. 5 times y is equal to 5y. Yes, 5 times y is equal to 5y. The same thing as a times x, or 8 times a is equal to 8a, or 6 times x is equal to 6x. So when you multiply a number and a letter, you put them together. So that's that. So we are moving to number. Okay. We are moving to number 18. Yes, number 18. Quickly. So that will give us, please, a line space between your principles. Very important. So number 18, we are looking at their division. So a divided by. Now, in a case where for the multiplication, please take note of this. Look at my spotlight. Take note of this, where you have the a coming before the 8. You can see numbers are always written before letters. I didn't say a8, 8. A8. I didn't say A8. Please take note of that. I said 8A because the number has to come before the letter because of SNL order. You know, SNL is sign number letter. So sign comes before number, then number before letter. Take note of that. So let's go into the division aspect. So for the division, we have sorry for that. Let me just undo. Sorry. Let me just erase something. Nope, that's not what I want. Okay, that's not what I want. What I will do now is to just paint it. I'll just paint it now because I don't want this. I will paint it. Okay, let me just paint it. A divided by B, please. A divided by number 18. A divided by B. So we are doing the division. So, and that's equal to, it has two parts. Yes, it has two parts. I will show you the other part also. Maybe I will make that my number 19 principle. So A divided by B is A over B. Yes, A divided by B is A over B. Now it's different from, now let's look at another principle. I'll just make it number 19 principle at once. So 19, this is different from B divided by A. Sorry, I'm supposed to be focusing on letter and number. Okay, I'm going to undo it and put a number there because I'm focusing on number and letter. Sorry, you can just put a stroke on your work. Just put a stroke. Number 18, I made a mistake there. I'm looking at a letter and a number. So A divided by 8 is A over 8. Please, A over 8. Or we can just write it like this, over 8. Okay, good. Okay, now number 19 is when you have the number divided by the letter. So what do? Let's say 8 divided by 8 divided by 8. Okay, sorry for that error. I missed, So 8 divided by A is different. So you just write 8 at the top, which is your numerator, and your denominator will be A. Okay. Okay. Now that's that. So we've done 19 principles. Very important. We've done letter and letter, then letter with a different letter, then letter and number. So now we'll just do like 4 more principles. Okay, 8 more. Let me just give you 8 more principles before we look at algebraic equations. Now number 20, please, right? If you're done writing, just wait. Let me give you number 20 principle. If you're done writing, wait. Just wait. If you're done writing, wait. I want to see your hands. Joanne, are you done writing? Wait. Yes, I'm seeing you. Fabui, I'm seeing you. Joanne, are you done writing? Good. Who else is done writing? Paula, are you done writing? Yes. Oyegule, I'm seeing you. Yes. Davina, I'm seeing you. Yes, you can put down your hands. The moment you hear your name, put down your hands. Yes. Caris, Ben Cookie, I'm seeing you. Yes, just wait. If you're done writing, just wait. Good. Sanderson, I'm seeing you. Are you done writing? Maytabel, are you done? Your picture, your video is not on. Just wait. Sanderson is just, I think, yes. If you're done writing, wait. Maytabel, I've seen you. Can put down your hands. Good. Sanderson is still writing. I'm waiting for you, Sanderson. Anybody that missed the first part of today's class, please, you look out for the video in Google Classroom. I'll post the recorded work, but we can't go back. Please, we can't go back. We have to move forward. Yes, I'm seeing Paula Wango, I'm seeing you. Are you done writing? Just wait. If you're done writing, Paula, just wait. If you're done writing, good. Put down your hands. Let's move to the next page. I would like to give you like 8 more principles before we move to algebraic equations. 8 more principles. Okay. So I'm opening the next page, please. So we stopped at number 19. So I'm moving to number 20. So we'll be doing multiplication of signs, number 20. multiplication of signs, please. So plus, you already know it, but some of you have forgotten, so let's just do that quickly. Plus times plus is equal to plus. Do that quickly, won't waste time on this. Principle 21. We have plus times minus. Quickly, it's minus, because minus will always beat plus in the battle of multiplication and division. So effect that as minus. Number two, principle 22. We're looking at plus minus divide multiplied by minus. So whenever minus and minus meet, it will always give us plus. Yes, minus and minus will always give us plus. Take note of that. Okay, I would like to just continue with the minus and plus thing. So let me make that 22. Minus times plus is minus, because minus will always be plus. Then let's now do the minus minus. Sorry for that. You can just put a stroke. Then minus times minus will give us so that our word will be oddly. Minus times minus will now give us plus. So effect that in your notes. Yes, these are multiplication of signs. Multiplication of signs. Okay. Now let's go into division of sign. Write fast, please. Number 24. Plus divided by plus. Plus divided by plus. I'll just use slash for my divided by, so that will be fast. Plus divided by plus is plus. Then number 25. Plus slash minus is minus, because as I said, minus will always beat plus in the battle of division and multiplication. Take note of that. If your network is disturbing, please fix it. If it's not working, you can get the video later. So let's continue with the class. Okay, Shinon, so let me just admit him. Okay, so 26 minus slash plus. Yes, minus slash plus is minus. Minus will always be plus in the battle of multiplication and division. So finally, minus divided by minus. So minus, whenever minus meets itself, it will always give us plus. Plus. So you can see for minus times minus is plus, and minus divided by minus is plus. Okay, we are done with principles. So I'm supposed to ask questions so that in our, let's see if we can go for algebraic equations before we. Okay, done. Good. Somebody, Margaret is done. Margaret, I saw your chat. You're done. Good. Let me see if I can move into algebraic principles. But before I do that, let's confirm that we are all done. Let's confirm we are done. Let me confirm. If you're done, just wave your hands. Let me just see. If you're done, wave your hands. Want to take some algebraic principles so that I can give you class activity and assignment. If you're done, wave your hands. The person using TechnoSpark 2, I'm not seeing your face. Please, your face. Put your face in front of your camera, please. I'm not seeing your face. Yes. Okay. Joanna, put your hands down. Davina, put your hands down. You're done. Onyegule, put your hands down. Caris, put your hands down. Who else? Yes. Sanderson, put your hands down. You're done. Paula, you're done. Put your hands down. Maduduke Chinomso, you're done. Put your hands down. Who else? Meritabel, put your video on. Margaret, put your video on. I'm not seeing your faces. Chidubem is just joining us. I think you're having a network problem. Chidubem, Meritabel, I'm seeing you now. Please wave your hands if you're done. Meritabel, if you're done writing, wave your hands. Meritabel, I'm seeing you. I said wave your hands if you're done writing. If you're not done, just be writing. Onyegule, you're done. Yes. So let's continue with the class. I think we've done 30 minutes. Let's see how we can take one or two principles in algebraic equations, and I can now give you a class activity and assignment on that. Then we can end the class. Okay. Okay. So I'm moving to the next page. Meritabel. I said wave if you're done. I'm seeing you. Wave if you're done. Meritabel. Meritabel. Okay. You can put your hands on Meritabel. Shinom, so I've seen you. Okay, let's move to the next page. For those that are just joining us, please, you get the video later. To the next page, we have some algebraic principles to look at. So I'll just do one or two examples on it. Then algebraic equations. So we'll just do the first part of it. So we'll enter another subtopic, algebraic equations. Just this part one of it, part one. So I will solve one or two problems, and I will now give you class activity and assignment. Okay? So algebraic equations. Good. So example one. Now, what is an algebraic equation? It's an expression with an equality sign. So most times they will tell you to solve. I've already told you this in our Google Classroom when we did algebraic equations. So when you see an expression with an equality sign, that's an algebraic equation. So most times you'll be asked to solve, and what it means to solve is to find the unknown, unknown value or unknown letter. You see an alphabet in the question, and you'll be asked to find that alphabet. So in a case where we have, for example, we have, let's say, y. Okay, it says solve y equal to y plus 6 equal to, so I'll be working with some directed numbers. Don't be scared. I'll be working with directed numbers. So directed numbers, I mean numbers with signs, either positive sign or negative signs. So don't be scared. I've taught you that too before. So we are going to resolve this equation. We are going to solve it. We are going to find y. Solution. So let's find y now. So we have y plus 6 equal to minus 20. Y plus 6 equal to minus 20. Okay? So remember your directed numbers. We did it in class. So what we do is we are going to eliminate this plus 6. We're going to take it to the other side of the equation so that only our y will stand. So I'm moving it to the other side of the equation. So my y now will now be, and don't forget there's a principle, there's a law that says that whenever a number crosses an equality sign, it changes its sign. So this plus will now change to minus. I've taught you this in class. Okay, not in class, but in Google Classroom, I did a video on it. So when you cross minus 6, when you cross plus 6, it becomes minus 6. So finally, y will be equal to what? Minus 20 minus 6. Minus 20 minus 6. So what is minus 20 minus 6? So minus 20 means you're owing 20 naira. Let's just put it in money form. So you're owing 20 naira, then you're owing another 6 naira. So total, how much are you owing? So you're owing, you just add them up first. That will give us 20 plus 6. Okay, let's just do that mentally so that you don't get confused. Just 20 plus 6 is 26. Then just put minus sign in front of your answer. Good. We've done this in class, directed numbers. So don't be scared. You can also do it. Okay. So that was the first example. Right. If you have questions, just hold it I'm going to attend to your questions one after the other if there is any. So I will give you class activity and homework in Google Classroom. Yes, your class activity and homework, you will find it in Google Classroom. I won't drop it here because our time will be up very soon. It's just a 40 minutes class. So I will send your, we have 10 minutes left. We have one in already. They've warned us, we have 10 minutes left. So we are going to do your class activity will be posted and your assignment will be posted in Google Classroom. So we are going to go into the second example before I start taking questions. Please, let's do that quickly. Okay, you're done writing. I'm moving to the next page, example 2. Right, example 2. Okay, example 2. Solve. We are solving again. Solve. This time around is x. We have x minus 7 equal to minus 32. X minus 7 equal to minus 32. Okay, so let's get the solution. Okay, so x minus 7 equal to 32. We are looking for x. Directed numbers, because you can see there is a minus sign in front of the 32. So what I will do, I'm going to move minus 7 to the other side. It will now turn to plus. Don't forget, I've already taught you that in class. Directed number, what is it called? Okay, that's in Google Classroom. Whenever you cross a number, whenever a number crosses an equality sign, the sign of that number changes from plus to minus. So now it is from minus to plus. From minus to plus. So we have plus 7. So what is minus 32 plus 7? Yes, minus 32 plus 7. That means you're owing 32 naira and you have to pay 7. So the quick way to do it is just to do your normal subtraction. Do your normal subtraction. When you're done doing your normal subtraction, just put minus sign in front of it, because the big number has a minus sign. So just put minus sign in front of it. So do your normal subtraction. Normal subtraction is 32 minus 7. So 32 minus 7 is what? That will give us 25. Yes, just do your normal subtraction, which is 32 minus 7, then put minus sign in front of it. Okay, so go back to your directed numbers note, your math note. You will see directed numbers. We did it in class, so that we don't need to bother about this. But I'm going to take some questions now. If you're still writing, write. I want to take questions before we end the class, because we'll be ending the class very soon. If you're done with the class, if you understood everything, then you don't have a problem. Just wait for your class activity and assignment in Google Classroom. So I will just be taking questions now for those that didn't understand what we did, whether it's the example 1 or example 2. If you have a question, you ask. So let me start with yes, Paula. If you have a question, let me see your hand. Yes, I want to see your hands. If you have a question, Paula, let me start with Paula. Yes. Davina, hold on. Let me talk to Paula first. Paula, on your mic. Your microphone is on. Yes, that Paula, yes. Your microphone is on. Talk to me, Paula.
Yes.
Yes.
Morning, Mr. Boba.
Yes, morning, Paula.
Oh, okay. Just a question.
Yes,
The
Paula.
question is.
Okay.
The question is, how did you answer From example 2.
Example what? Example 2 or example 1? Which one of
Example
them?
2.
Example 2. So how did I get what? Is it the minus 25?
Example 2. How did you get 3 minus 25 again?
Yes.
3 minus 25.
Okay. How did I get minus 25? So as I said, just put minus in front and do your normal subtraction. That's 32 minus 7. So 32 minus 7 is 25. So that's how I got the answer, the value minus 25. Paula, do you understand? Hello, Paula, do you understand? Okay, Paula's network is disturbing. Let me go straight to Davina. Others should hold on. Davina, let me just get to Davina, please. Okay, Davina, talk to me. Your mic is on. Davina, talk to me. Your mic is on. Just please.
My question,
Yes.
my
Davina.
question is that how did you know in the solution for example 2, how did you know that that it's minus 30, that it's minus 32 plus 7, meanwhile there's minus over here?
Okay, there is minus in front of the 32, right?
No, I mean minus in front of the 7. How did you know that it's minus 32 plus 7? I mean, what at the 7 there's minus 7?
Okay, yes. Have were you following when I crossed it? I said whenever you cross a number, whenever a number crosses an equality sign, it changes sign. So it was minus 7 here. So when I crossed it, it now changed to plus 7. Davina, did you get that point? Are you seeing minus 7? It
Yes.
crossed the equality sign and
Yeah.
became plus 7. That's how minus 7 became plus 7. Do you understand now, Davina?
Yes.
Good.
And I
Uh-huh.
and I also don't understand. I also don't understand why is it that you did 32 plus 7, and after that for the answer you did minus 25 instead of plus 25.
Yes, I did minus 20. I wrote minus in front of my 25 because 32 is bigger than 7 and 32 is having a negative sign. Are you seeing it? Whenever the big number has a negative sign,
Yes.
your answer will have a negative sign. Is that clear?
Okay.
Yes, whenever the big number has
Yes,
a,
it
yes,
is.
yes, whenever the big number has a negative sign, your answer will have a negative sign. Okay, Davina, are we good?
Yes.
Okay, so let me take question from another person. Chidimdu, Chidimdu, please let me talk to Chidimdu. Let me do that quickly. You have questions, please. Let me see your hand. But let me hear from Chidimdu and see if she has a question. Let's do that quickly. Davina, you can put off your mic. Let me put it off. Okay. Yes. Chidimdu, yes, talk to me. Your mic is on. Chidimdu, talk to me. Your mic is on. Please, you are done with the class. You are going to, yes, I'm going to post, yes, I'm going to post your class activity and homework in Google Classroom. Yes, Chidimdu, talk to me. You're on. Is it clear? Or is there any part that got you confused?
Well, I did not come here earlier and I was not able to hear because I did not join with audio.
Audio,
I was
okay,
not able
okay.
to hear.
I understand, I understand. Your case now is different. So what you do is you look out for the video. I'll post it in Google Classroom. Do you understand? Look out for the recorded video. Yes, I'll post
Okay.
it in Google Classroom. Your case is different. Okay, so let me move on. You have a question, please? Can you ask? Who else? You have a very serious question to ask. You can ask quickly. Let me see your hand. Joanna, do you have a question? Joanna, talk to me. Joanna, talk to me. Your mic is on. Do you have a question? Joanna, talk to me. Your mic is on. Talk to me. Your mic is on, Joanna. Joanna, your mic is on. Talk to me. Okay. Wait. Hold on,